Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is your first time here. My name is Deanna, and in this video we have yet another glueless wig install. I should really start like a glueless wig install series. I actually started a playlist. Check it out. I'll probably show it like at the end of this video, like of all my glueless wig installs. But yeah, I have yet another one for you. This hair that I am installing is from a company called Lolly. All the information for Lolly will be in the description box below. So this is I think this is like a 5x5 lace closure body wave 26-inch wig. So this is what it looks like. Of course it's glueless, so it comes with pre-cut lace. You have your combs on the insides, you have your elastic band, and the elastic band has the silicone film on it, and then it band even says Lolly on the inside, which is super cute. And then you have your comb at the bottom, and then your two adjustable bands on the sides. So this is like the typical construction of a glueless wig. Yeah, and so this one is in 26 inches and it is long and black. So if you want like a simple slay, this wig is the wig for you. In the bag, they just give you a care card that looks like this. They have this bag here that says life is too short to not enjoy free gifts. So these are some of the gifts that come in the bag, which include, I guess, a wig hanger. This is a first. I have never seen a wig hanger before. I would imagine it's for your wig. They also give you, for these wig caps, you get this thing, edge brush, and you get a hair clip that says Lolly. So if you want to see me install this wig, you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slide off my bonnet. My hair is already slicked back. I have some funky, junky braids in the back. And I'm just gonna take my wig cap right here, and I'm gonna slide it on my head. I like using wig caps because it just feels like I get more of like a cleaner look with wig caps, but by all means you absolutely do not need to use them to install glueless wigs. You can absolutely do it without a wig cap, but I just want to use one just because like my hair is like short around the front and the perimeter, so I just like to use the wig cap so it can like slick it back out of my way like this. And that's what it looks like. And then after I do that, I'm just going to use my makeup brush and my powder makeup to color it. I honestly prefer cream makeup to do wig caps, but I have not gotten around to buying more cream makeup. So I'm just going to use this powder. As you can see, I don't know if you could see earlier, but I had powder makeup on my actual hair, and it's because like it seeps right through the wig cap, so that's why I hate using powder. But I mean, you gotta color the wig cap, or you can just not use one, but since I'm using one, I gotta color it. You could also use lace tint to color your wig cap, and I really just go back and forth between the two sometimes, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. So this is what it is. But I am gonna take this lace tint right here. Oh my God, I did not bleach these knots. Oh, they're already bleached. So I got scared for a second. So these knots are already bleached on the wig. So you absolutely do not have to do it. Look at God, because I forgot. So yeah, you do not have to do that. I'm just gonna take my lace tint just to make the lace more like color of like my skin, because clearly I'm not that complexion. This lace tint is in the color dark brown. I just like to spray it like along the tips of the lace, especially because that's what's going to be seen on my forehead. Like the back you can do, but I mean concealer can always fix this because this is where you're going to be parting. What's important is the front. I guess I'm going to keep the wig band on. I'm not going to take it off. It's cute. So I'm just going to slide the wig on. And I only use the single comb in the back. I don't use the combs on the sides or anything. But if you feel like the wig is slipping, that means the wig is not tight enough. So by all means, use the combs on the sides. So this is what it's like when I first put it on. I'm giving it a good shake, 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 and of course it's sturdy. It's not coming off for me. But honestly, it doesn't fall off of your head. The issue with like glueless wigs is sometimes they slide. But seeing like how tight this one is, I don't think I'm gonna have issues with sliding. But I have had issues with sliding from wigs, glueless wigs in the past. What I do to get them to stay, honestly, is to make sure the elastic band in the back is tight enough and use the combs. That's what usually stops it from sliding for me. So this is what the wig looks like when you first slide it on, and it actually looks really, really cute. I like the density. It looks really, it's really thick. It's long. It's 26 inches. So it comes like all the way down here. It's a body wave. If you wanted to wear it like this, you absolutely could. I'm gonna do some baby hairs, and I think I'm going to keep the hair in this texture. I thought about flat ironing it, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it in this texture. This is a pretty texture. I'll probably just like brush through the curls, and that will be that. But yeah, so let me go ahead and do the baby hair. So I want to point out, like, baby hairs is actually like completely optional, but I just like him for me. I'm not over the baby hair look. I'm not that point of maturity yet in my life. Like, I'm still doing baby hairs, y'all. So maybe one day I'll grow out of them, but for right now, baby hair me up, y'all. Okay, so just gonna do something simple, nothing crazy on each side. Looks about right. And then to swoop them in place, I'm just using my Eco Gel, my favorite black gel. Okay. Alright, so next I'm gonna roll this down. And I'm just taking my wax stick that I got from Edge Booster. Well, I got it from the beauty supply store, but the brand is Edge Booster. Ew. And I'm just going to line up my hairline. I do not know what this is called. I just see people do it. And you know, it's like lining up your hairline, kind of. Just like adding finishing touches, I guess. I feel like there's a professional word for it, but since I'm not a professional, I have no idea what that word is. But anyways, after I do that, I'm just gonna take my hot comb and smooth this. I'm just gonna curl the hair that frames my face. I don't want to leave it just straight and plain. And maybe this one, even though it's like a different type of curl, what's in the hair is fine because I'm gonna brush it out anyway. Take my little scissors and layer it. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just taking this shine spray from a Fuji, and I just want to spray it like lightly on the hair because I kind of want to give it some, like, well, not kind of, but I want to give it some extra shine. So I'm just going to spray it on there and brush it through. This stuff, a little bit goes a very, very long way. And that's it. This was so cute, fast, and easy. Cute, fast, and easy. This is so fast and easy, honestly. And I really love the fullness of this hair. Like, you know, you can have black wigs that like aren't full. Like this one is really full. Like I really love the texture of the hair. So let me do this. So I left the original curl pattern in at the ends, and then I just did some curls to frame my face. And it is still glueless. That is it. This was so quick. This is probably one of my new favorite black closure wigs. Like as far as a black wig, something about like the way it sits on my head, the fullness that it looks like. This is a really good wig. Like it's a really, really good wig. Like it's very pretty. Love this one. But yeah, like I said, this hair is from Lolly. All the information for this hair will be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Adios, till next time.